Hi team, TradersPost looks great. I'm calling the webhooks for my custom PHP script and everything seems to be going well. Is there any way I can read my current portfolio positions? My strategy requires that I know what positions are currently open and how much percentage is deployed in each stock and total equity available with margin. The only problem right now is that I don't know if the position was open successfully.
Mhm.
So they want to know essentially if you have an API that allows them to grab account information.
Yeah, we've had this on the roadmap for some time, and I have a vast background as in API development. It's something that I'm eager to try to help with. John would love to do it as well. I think our primary focus at the moment has been on the feature set of trade management as well as our broker and asset integrations. We're actively working on analytics at the moment, so we just kind of got to a point where we're sort of tapped out on our resources for things that we can focus on. But the API is a big idea. It's something that's been commonly requested, and we definitely see the value. From that perspective, essentially what we would do is start to create a more universal API that lets you get your account information, get your balance information, your positions information, and surface that from every broker that you have a connection with. But it would be sort of a universal API that has a common response regardless of what broker it's coming from. I know there's a few platforms out there that offer this. The one thing to consider in the interim of waiting for us to develop something like this is it's sort of a hybrid solution. You send your webhook URLs for the trades through us because we can help you manage, position sizing and risk and sharing your strategy. But then you'd have to pull in your position data from the API from your broker directly, and that would be sort of a half measure for now until we can offer a more robust universal API.
Am I incorrect in thinking that whenever I hear you and John talk about the platform and how it's developing, it seems like all the different features and functions that are put in there is with this sort of like eye towards this API. Like you guys are thinking about, hey, let's not do things that'll block that off. You guys I haven't asked you explicitly, but it feels like that's how it's developing.
I mean, it's a logical step in the next, direction that people are asking for, especially as we get more and more developers on the platform. To be candid, I mean, a big percentage of our customers are no code kind of customers that are just using the alerts from TradingView or TrendSpider, or maybe Zapier or some other. I've even seen people use spreadsheets. So we for the most part, cater to customers that don't really have any programming needs to pull down their order data through another programming environment. But we know that there's lots of people on the platform that happen to have engineering chops, and it's inevitable that they'll ask for these types of features. So it's a good fit. It's something we want to do, but it's definitely down the. It's a little bit further down the roadmap.